we're taking a look at something called the Avenger. And as the manufacturer N-Control introduces it, it is supposedly the ultimate gaming advantage. This contraption clips on to the outside of your controller. They make a model for both the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 if you're interested in either version, or to get the prices, etc. Links are down in the description so you can go find out more. But for the sake of the unboxing, let's take a look at the device. I'll get it installed and give you guys a better idea of how it functions and why you might be interested in it. So first and foremost, you've got a little bit of paperwork from N-Control explaining the reason why this is such an improvement over the regular controller. The main concept here is that your thumbs never leave the analog sticks, which apparently improves your situational awareness and overall gaming experience. Now, the way that that occurs is because your buttons, square, X, triangle, etc., are remapped to other locations given the contraption. Here's the instructions. I'm not going to make you sit through my struggle trying to get it installed. I'll just go ahead and do that off camera and then show you the end product. But here is a quick look, a quick glance at how the contraption looks. And to me, it looks pretty intimidating, like some sort of deranged spider or something. But hey, it doesn't have to look pretty if it gets the job done, right? I actually can't wait to try it out myself. Not that I'm going to use it every day. I'm not really sure if that'll be the case, but just to get a better idea of how this thing works. Some people are a lot better on this device. I'm a little bit skeptical, as I said before, but anyways, here's how it works. It clips on, really simple to install actually, and take off as well, so that's not a big deal. You're not ruining your controller. But as you can see, my thumbs don't have to leave the analog thumbsticks in order to trigger these buttons here. And the way that they're triggered is these little screws that are adjustable. So depending on the sensitivity that works for you, you can make those necessary adjustments just with the simple twist. Now, some people like it super sensitive. And in order to achieve that, you just get it right down to the point where the button is almost clicked. And then the slightest movement will then click any button that you so please. Here's a macro close-up on how this concept works to give you a better idea. Now, the screw has a pad on it, so it won't damage the button on your controller. You're not going to have to worry about that. The other element that's important here is the trigger contraption, and the reason for that is it basically turns your triggers into hair triggers, and you can use this little elastic band here to change the tension, so you can make them super sensitive or a little bit less sensitive if you find you're firing them much too easily. There's a better look at that with the macro close-up that you're going to get used to here on UnboxTherapy. So as I mentioned before, it's really easy to install and take out. It's a simple clipping mechanism here, and it takes a little bit to get used to, but after that you get pretty familiar with it. And the whole thing is customizable as well. If you notice here, the arms that you actually end up hitting where the buttons get remapped, depending on your hand size, you can adjust them to fit your fingers properly. Anyway, guys, this has been a first look at the Avenger from N-Control. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't give you too much of an opinion. That'll come in the in-review video coming up next Monday. But for